Welcome to ServiceNow Mastery Series, and today we are going to look how to variables in the record producer. But before going to the record producer, practice our record producer by creating a new item into the. So what we will do, we'll come to our personal developer instance, we'll click on the record producer, right, and into the record producer. So what is the record producer? In every or most of the interviews, this question is asked, what is record producer? And in your certificate exam also, this question is asked, what is record producer and how it is different from the catalog item or from the service catalog. So basically, record producer, what is the definition? You remember, right? Record producers are the type of the catalog item, because in the catalog item, only the item which we have ordered is in the form of the service request, but the record producer is associated with the another table, not just with the service catalog. We can make the record into any of the table which we want to make it. For example, in the incident table, in the change request, in the problem record, whatever table we want to make our record registered or configured into it, we can make it using record producer. So many situation comes when there is not the perfect description of the item which we want, which will be related to the service catalog. For example, if any of the issue comes, any of the bug or issue comes, but there is only the service catalog item request available, so it's not the right way, right? So we can use it at that time, we can use it record producer. So the users can use the catalog item and record their issues in the record producer, and then the record producer will create the incident. So it's all about the definition. Now we can click on the new to create the new record producer. You can also choose a category and the catalog item which you want to select for select in it, and also you can choose a table name. So the name would be hotel menu or hotel facilities. Hotel facilities. And the table will be incident. Right, the state will be this non-editable, checkout non-editable, owner will be the system administrator. It comes here application and the active checkbox. What it will contain: accessibility, generated record data, portal settings. In our previous video we have learned about the generated record data. I hope you remember, right? Then we can click on save. When we just click on save, so our new record producer item is created. And when we scroll down into the record producer, then so many options it is available, such as variable sets, variables, catalog UI policy, catalog client scripts available for. So we have already looked for the variables. We have not looked all these tabs, so we will look in our upcoming videos, but we have looked for the variables tab. So what we can do is we can just click on new, and in today's video we will going to look for the auto populate variables. So for the auto populate variables, you can see when you just click on the new on the variable tab, so all these tabs are like question, annotation, type, specification, default value. Auto populate tab is also there. So you already aware of the question tab, annotation, type, specification, default value also. And now it's a time to learn about the auto populate tab. So for this you have to create a variable. Remember this, to auto populate the tab, auto populate means automatically populate all of the user details. So all of the user details means, for example, I have the issue. If I have the issue and my name is Arishi, so basically what I will do, I will choose my name, and with respect to my name, all of my user details such as my manager name, such as my department or my location, all appears automatically. So that's the use of the auto populator. So what you have to do, type is a reference to which table. So you have to choose in the type specification reference sys underscore user, and into the auto populate one special thing which is dot walk. Dot walk is so much used, so I hope you remember of the dot walk we have discussed into our videos. So basically, what is the dot walk? Dot walk is the reference. You remember I have given you example of the primary table and the secondary table, and we can, if any of the detail is present in the primary table, and we have to take the reference from into the secondary table from the primary table, so we'll use a dot walk. I hope you remember it. If you don't, just go and check it out for the dot walk thing. Next is the references, so we'll choose the sys underscore user table reference, and then the question request for, and the name comes automatically. Annotation, if you want to provide any specific annotation which comes when you hover on the request for, so you can also click on the annotation as well. Help text help underscore user I have chosen. Now if you want to show any default value such as the name, okay, I will write the name, right? So into the field, the name is automatically written in the default field, okay? And then comes as the auto populate. So the auto populate, the dependent question is, you can choose it. So what I will do, I will first create this variable for the question for which I will not choose a auto populate. I will simply make this request for into the next variable. I will use the auto-populate functionality. I click on submit. When I try for the next variable to configure it new, and I want to show the department, I want to show the email, I want to show the manager, and also I want to show that this user is VIP or not. So all this we have to configure it. Reference will take of the sys underscore user, order will be 200, and to the type specification we'll choose sys underscore user, and question will be department, or you can choose as user department. Name would comes automatically, right? Yes. So the question will be user department field, and we come to the auto populate. Into the auto populate, the dependent question is on which, what is the field, the department. So what you will choose is, you can just click on the lookup list, right? Yeah. And into this, when you click on the lookup list, so into the lookup list, all the variables which you have configured for this particular record producer, it will appear in front of you. So you have to choose request for, and the reference it automatically comes as a sys underscore user, and then dot walk path. So for the dot walk path, what you have to choose is you have to choose a department table. Right? And you have to click on submit. Yes, so we have created variables requested for user department field and manager name. So now we'll add this record producer into our catalog. We'll choose service catalog, or we can choose our another catalog, that is mocktails. Right? We'll delete service catalog. We choose the mocktails catalog, and into the category. Okay, nice peer is the category, and we'll click on update. So then what we have to do? We have to come to the service catalog and into the catalog section. When we come under the catalog section, we can see so many items are there. Yeah, mocktails, details of all the mocktails, nice pair. We'll click on the nice pair and the hotel facilities. So when I click on the hotel facilities, then re- all the three fields comes as the request for user department field and the manager name. If I just click on the lookup list and choose any of the user, for example, I choose Ellen. So Ellen user department field means customer support. It already come. But why the manager name doesn't come? So maybe it's a case that Ellen does not contains a manager name. That is into the user administration when there is a user in which we have added Ellen name. So the manager name we have not added. So that's why it doesn't come. But if I choose any another person, Amos, okay, Amos manager is also not there. But if I choose able tutor, okay, then the product management, oh damn, it's a very critical situation that we have not added any of the user manager. No, it's not like that. We will add it. Not an issue. Okay, so we add for the ln only and for the mos, right? So as you can see, the department user id, first name, last name, title, department is there, but no manager is there, right? So we have to choose a manager. So I choose a manager of ln as Alexandra and update it. For the Amos also the same thing, Amos Lennon. I choose the manager, Adela, and I'll click on update. So again, what you can do is you can go to the service catalog, and inside the catalogs you can choose the mocktails, and inside the mocktails, why it doesn't come? Nice pair you have to choose into the nice pair hotel facilities and requested for. So if I choose Amos, okay, again the manager name is not coming. What happened? We have to troubleshoot or debug this thing. We'll go again to the record producer. See, when you practice all of these things now, you'll get to know what is the mistake it's coming, because we all are humans and it is in our blood to do the mistake. So you can correct your mistake, and only by practicing or spend some time on service now, then only you can do practicing and create more things, such as create more catalog item, create more request, right? We come to our hotel facilities, variables, manager name, reference is there. I'll click on the manager name. What is the issue? We'll debug this issue. Okay. Guys, I find one major issue, that is into the manager name. I didn't choose .work path. So it's a reminder for you as well. It's a tip for you. Go and choose the .work path. It's very much important. So into the .work path, I choose manager, where it is. Yeah, it's manager, and I'll click on update. Yes, so I have clicked on the manager. Now it's a time to check Amos. Yeah, it comes IT Adela. And when we click on submit, so into the hotel facilities, okay. Yeah, and the incident is created. I think this is very much clear to you. We will meet in our next video. Till then, bye-bye. And yes, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe my channel, and we'll come back again. Bye.